What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Power Book 2 Ghost. Season 4, episode 2, To Thine Self. Well, what is it? To Thine Own Self. Girl, who gives a care? Let me just tell y'all this. First of all, I would say Happy Father's Day. Even though I am not in that space, y'all, I got triggered and I just really was not expecting what happened to me earlier today to happen. I'll talk about it later, but oh my goodness, it shocked me and it took me out, and I just really couldn't get on this camera for a second, so that's why it took a minute. I had to get myself together, okay, because I was not expecting, bitch, I seen something and I just said, what? Emotionals. I said, where did this come from? But anyway, moving on from there, so happy Father's Day to the actual fathers that matter, because some of y'all don't. Anyway, and if you got hit with that and you feel some type of way about that, baby, maybe you need to go change and look within yourself and do better, okay? But anyway, we back for Power. Let me just say this. If y'all watch me, please go over there and subscribe and watch Forest Rocks, or I should say It's Rocks channel. ITSROK. Baby, when I tell you, after I did my review and she finally put her review up for last week's episode, I come to the conclusion that, listen, we are not taking this season serious, okay? I don't know if we ever really took this show serious, but baby, we definitely not taking this season serious. So please don't get up in the comments, just be like, being so technical or whatever. And I seen that that's what y'all was doing. But oh my goodness, just take it with a light heart, okay? Because when I watched her video, I was cracking up so bad, okay? When she busted out in that Spanish last week, I like to pass out. That shit was so fucking funny. But anyway, y'all go watch her stuff. Go watch her son. I'm gonna share Joe's video on my page, because I can't remember the exact spelling of his channel. I know it's easy. Girl, anyway, I share it on my page, okay? So we get up into the episode, right? And I'm gonna just say this. Don Carter, Detective Carter, Michael Ealy and his eyeballs. Listen, first of all, I need him to go wash, okay? Because you cannot tell me Don woke up in the morning and he just went to the shower. Don Carter looked like he woke up and he probably slept in the clothes that he had on the night before. Like he really put outside clothes on his his bed and everything, you know what I'm saying? And he probably slept with the shoes on too. He just give me raggedy. And for some reason, Michael Ealy can play a ragamuffin, a psychotic ragamuffin, okay? And at this point, I do not trust him at all. I don't trust him. I don't like him. We already knew that we wasn't going to like him. I just don't understand, and I just don't like the way that they just throwing this up in here, trying to make this like a plausible thing. Like, what is your connection to Paz, okay? I understand that Paz came over there and was like, oh my God, Detective Carter, they killed him. And I don't think that he died the way that they said he died. I really do feel like it has something to do with the St. Patrick's. Oh my God. Girl, listen, what is your connection with Carter? Okay, was y'all bang bang boogieing it or something? I feel like something like we missing a little piece of the paper. Okay, like put that paper, the piece that's over there, and try to put it together so we could tape it together so we could try to put this together, because I'm just not. What is it? Did he used to work with Detective Young or Agent Young at this point? I don't know, because you're in the, was he an FBI agent? No, he's a detective. Do they call? No, yeah, he's a detective, which means police, okay? Agent Young was FBI. All right, so listen, come on. I need a connection or whatever, because it's not making sense the way he just pops up and he's supposed to be the one that comes in and he's taking out St. Patrick, the St. Patrick's family for good, okay? Like, sir, who are you? Who are you? Now, girl, we just realized that the plot and everything just ain't gonna make sense, okay? Now, see, last week, it was some stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was like, girl, we ain't seen you in a minute, so let's get back. I'm gonna let you come in by giving you all this action. Bang, bang, bang. Fireworks, okay? That's what they did. This week, they kind of slowed it down a little bit. I guess that's what's needed or whatever, so that they can build it up. You know what I'm saying? But we here. And just know that a lot of stuff ain't gonna make sense. A lot of stuff ain't gonna make sense, okay? For the simple fact, They looking at the first of all, they on the scene at the Russians. I guess they done broke up one of the little Russians operations, right? And so, he got this other detective girl that's working with him or whatever. And it was like, what they gonna do now? She said, hopefully get up out of our country. I said, excuse me? Now, no, listen. The only reason why I said that, I said because no. Girl, I don't know if you was white or I don't know if you was other. Now, you need to be careful before somebody say something like that and misjudge you, okay? Granted, it is what it is, okay? Calm that down. You know what I'm saying? They already said they on the coast of Miami, okay? And girl, the world is going to shit, okay? It's a scary place these days, all right? But we don't need those problems. Then this other guy come up there. He basically was talking about how he was looking into an Agent Young case, which is Paz's son, okay? And the whole situation just don't feel right to none of them. For the simple fact that, he comes up there and he gets attacked by this guy who shoots him, and then all of a sudden Tariq comes up and he takes the gun and he shoots the attacker. Oh, it's so clean, it's so tidy. Something about that just don't seem true. Now let me just say this, that could have happened, but in the real world, I would have questioned that too. I would, even if it was somebody that ain't had nothing on their thing or whatever, I would have questioned it too, because it just would have sounded too good to be true. But we already know what it is, okay? So now this is giving him even more incentive to go dig deep into the St. Patrick universe, all right? Meanwhile, speaking of Tariq and Braden, girl, they back on campus. They back on campus and acting like two broke college students the way that they were supposed to be in the first place, okay? And you know what, Braden, let me tell you something. You got a job, okay? Granted that your family ain't talking to you, at least your daddy disowned you and all that stuff, and you up here talking about stuff. Bitch, you got a job with your cousin. That's what Tariq said. You got a job with your rich cousin doing the real estate. He said, so what? I'd rather be doing what we was doing before than over there doing that and wearing these clothes. The way he said wearing these clothes was like as if he was shopping from the clearance out in Walmart, as if he had to go to the Goodwill and he could only get the raggediest of pieces there. And sometimes, let me tell you something, the Goodwill be having some good stuff up in there. Baby, that Goodwill out there in Indiana, where my sister work at one of the Goodwills, right? And they be having like name brand shit up in there. Like people be having vintage Chanel and vintage dish. I'm like, don't y'all know y'all can go probably get some real money for that? But hey, it is what it is. But I was just like, Brandon, calm down. Okay. Meanwhile, Tariq got to go get 3 jobs. Okay. Because now he's there on scholarship. In order to keep that scholarship and to keep him up in there, he got to go and work 3 jobs on the campus. He got to clean the gym uniforms. He got to work at the candy shop. Take you to the candy shop. Ooh, little lollipop. Ooh, okay, he look kind of like 50 Cent. If I would have liked 50 Cent. Bitch, back in the day, I did like 50 Cent. My. Like, I've matured really, really good. I've come a long way because wow, like thank God that I am gay as hell, because bitch, if I was straight, I'd be in some mess. Like what? I really would have been a dumb bitch. I'm sorry. Probably won't be that dumb, but I would have went with a certain type of person that you probably would have been like, now damn well, girl, I probably would have been on Love After Lockup. Anyway, I'm just saying, but yeah, I was just like, he had to do that, and he had to do something else, like clean gym shorts and all this other stuff, girl, in the bookstore, in the candy shop, some shit like that, whatever the fuck. He got 3 jobs, okay? I ain't gotta work because my man got 3 jobs, okay? He was giving that, and he can't even miss more than 2 days, okay? He can't miss more than 2 shifts, or else they gonna start looking into stuff and he probably ain't gonna keep that scholarship. Baby, I don't want no conditions like that. Because what if something happened? You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like going to school and going to work all the goddamn time. Because let me tell you something, I took advantage of the fact that I was an adult up in college. So as I turned 18 and they realized ain't no adult supervision, you could do whatever you want to. Do you know how many days girl, let me shut up. Anyway, I passed though. I passed good, okay? It is what it is. But yeah, so he had to do that. And then there was some people on there talking about some, oh my God, Tariq, I'm surprised that you guys are here, after what you did, making this campus feel safe, and you helped. And I just know that I wouldn't be able to take a person's gun and shoot them or whatever. And then the other dude gonna say something, yeah, that's if it happened. You want to talk about it on my podcast. Girl, they had to throw up in there, oh, your right wing, conservative conspiracy podcast. Man, leave me alone. I said, all right, all right. Now see, they in this debacle because Noma said they can't sell no drugs nowhere. They can't work nowhere, can't do nothing or whatever. So now they're regular civilians, that the college students that Ghost wanted him to be, right? I said, you see how things come around? Meanwhile, you got Kane going over there looking at this dude that used to work with Gordo and them, little Spanish poppy, and you got Drew with him or whatever. They looking at this mural of all the fallen people, whatever, Gordo on the wall and everything. And dude, he had his arm broke because, Kane had already broke that shit. And he told him to go tell me who had something to do with Monet's shooting. And he was like, man, we've been looking around. We've been asking around. I don't know nothing. And so at this point, Drew is over there mesmerized by the mural because it's his boo. It's his boo. He had to put his boo down because of whatchamajigger, you know what I'm saying? And he's still feeling some type of way. He's still feeling hurt or whatever. And so at this point, because Kane feels like old boy was lying, he had Drew rough him up or whatever, holding while he broke his other arm. Baby, if I'm telling you I don't know nothing, breaking my arms and shit ain't gonna make no shit magically appear. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, we move on from that. Effie, she is about to sign up for this engineering class, of course, or whatever, in Stanford. Okay, fine. That's what she been trying to do. Remember when they first was trying to get into school or whatever, she was going to go to Stanford because she was doing the engineering anyway, but she wound up going to Stanfield. Meanwhile, Braden was walking down the street and he noticed that his father was outside. His father was outside and there's some moving trucks out there. Now, at first, I thought that they was moving Braden's shit up out the house. But no, they literally moving out the house, right? And so, the daddy just looked. And I don't feel it. I don't feel nothing for the daddy because that whole jungle monkey, that shit that he said last week, he's taller than a white monkey. I said, excuse me, sir. You know what? That wasn't right. That wasn't right. And that's what you get. That's why you had to sell everything because now you ain't got nothing. First of all, your brother was a crook. He fucked up the company. And now the company then gone to shits. And now you a little racist and everything. And so it's all coming apart. Now everything's falling apart. Okay? That's just on your family. Okay? That's on racism, Moving on from that. So then you got Monet. She doing a little therapy at home. She back at home. We see Maya Brooks, aka Golden Brooks. You know what I'm saying? Hell yes. Okay, yeah. Monet is up there getting her little, rehab in or whatever. Trying to work it out or whatever. She's out of the hospital. Apparently, I think she had to take one of her kidneys. Got messed up, so she's only working with one kidney, and her sister, Janet, played by Maya / Golden Brooks, and she's gonna be like her nurse or whatever. Then we got Noma. Girl, Noma done found out about the Russians. Okay, Noma done found out about the Russians and all this stuff that's going on. Her whole thing is, oh bitch, let's get up in there. Let me take you over that territory, okay? And so they got OKK on it. All right. We get to see Davis. At this point, I just come to the conclusion that every time we see Davis on his initial first scenes of the seasons, or I should say each episode at this point, it's either going to be him bare-chested or bare arms. Okay? Because last week when we first saw him, he was bucket-ass naked, dripping in the shower. About to fuck. Girl, this episode when we see him, his arms out, he was pumping it up. He said, I got a couple more reps to do. Come on, let's keep on talking. He talking to his, girl that worked for him that's finna be his lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what's going on with his case and all that stuff or whatever, because he got to go up there to see if his he finna get suspended, and then his law license is he gonna be disbarred. Girl, she tried to tell him about what's finna go on. Next thing you know, he up here wiping the sweat off his stomach. You ain't have to do all that in front of her. And next thing was like, why don't you come over here and help? Listen, you're my boss. Like, I mean, technically, I'm suspended. And technically, you working. I hired you or whatever. So, you could do what you do. I'm thinking she finna just go ahead and be like, you know what? Sexual harassment, sexual harassment. She gonna close that door and they get it in. I said, you know what? Hey, all right. Meanwhile, Monet sitting there, and the kids come up in there. They basically trying to figure out who shot Monet. And at this point, Kane is really not buying the fact that Tariq had nothing to do with it. Which, in all honesty, it wasn't until the end of the episode when Tariq actually met up with Monet that I realized, no, he really did not have anything to do with it. Which I knew that, but it made me remember what really happened last time, how this all came about. And I was like, I forgot all about that, but we'll get there. And so basically you got all that going on, and Karen is telling her the streets don't know who did it. And Drew was like, I know we all help can't stand Tariq. We hate his ass. But he ain't the one that did it, and we need to move past it, okay? So enough about him. Let's just go out there, see what's going on, because stuff is just not adding up. And then they started talking about what's going on with the business. The Russian stuff come on, talking about that they switch warehouses and all this stuff. And at this point, when the Russians get brought up, Monet don't want to hear nothing about the Russians, okay? Monet is not here for the Russians because I believe they took over the Russian stuff or whatever, or had a deal in place with them or whatever. So they kind of like enemies or whatever, And so she was like, hell no, they can't come through. And can't nothing happen. I can't let that shit go. I can't let that rag. They can't come over and take over or do nothing. And so she want to get back up in the streets and everything. And everybody trying to tell her to stop. She talking about, everybody shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Now, I don't know if that was Monet or Mary J. Blige because they the same people. I said, girl, what? And after that, we see Tariq and the kids back at school. So we got Tariq, Diana, and Effie in the same classroom, and Carmel's Keisha. All right. This is how in the first couple of seasons where they was in the canonical studies, now they're in another version of this, okay? Because I guess now they are either in a different semester or they are in another year, okay? So they get in there talking about, can good people, in order to do good or build good or whatever, do you have to have a little bit of evilness or something to you and all that stuff? And I believe yes. You try to do good business, and sometimes you gotta, good benefits, good business, good leadership or whatever. Sometimes you're gonna have to fuck over somebody. Sometimes it just happens. Some people can do that shit without it, and some people can't. And then they was giving an example like Mahatma Gandhi. I said, baby, if y'all know that Gandhi was racist, right? Bitch, when I found that shit out, I said, what? Mother Teresa too. I said, oh, it makes sense, but I was just like, damn, Michael Jackson had y'all up and we ought to heal the world. Okay, y'all up here doing all that stuff. I don't care. Y'all couldn't stand niggas. Anyway, and all of that. So, what makes a person good? What makes a person bad? Okay, they do this without defeat. Girl, y'all know what it all is. And then all the time they do the little classroom shit. It ties into the episode. Moving on from that, baby, Davis got suspended. Simple as that. I said, now while you was so busy over there fucking that girl, maybe she could have worked on your case a little bit more, okay? But anyway, back to Effie. Effie, girl, let me just tell you something. You are bold. And you got your nerves, okay? You gonna go over there and tell Tariq, listen, so we good? Bitch, good for what? She was like, listen, I was pissed off at you, okay? I was pissed off at you. And that's why I went over there and I told Noma, about you and Anya and all that stuff, what you was going to do to her daughter and all that. And I didn't think that she was going to try to kill your ass. He said, bitch, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Somebody try to take your child, you not going to try to take them out? Come on, Effie. That was stupid. Girl, she was like, well, I made it up to you. I told you where Kane was and, he was coming after you. So we good, right? He said, fuck no. I said, exactly, bitch. What you thought? Oh, man. and now she needs to go talk to Diana. Girl, she went over there and told her they went to the candy shop in the back, and she was basically talking about the fact that, bitch, we still got stuff to move on this campus. Because remember, they had a little operation going on the campus too. And that's how they got a little bit caught up. Diana got caught up at first by detective always in your business. That dude that got killed in Diana's house. Because they had got pictures and stuff of them putting the stuff on the roof and everything and all that shit, right? And so Diana was like, I just been busy and it's just been a lot of stuff going on. I got to get my bearings back, whatever. She was like, well, bitch, we all been busy. Okay, I would like to have more time to study and do a lot of stuff or whatever, but I got to do this shit because Norm going to come out here and fuck us up. And she was like, okay, well, give me a week. Okay. Norma out there, Norma going to fuck us up. And she was like, just give me a week. I was like, you know what, Effie, kill her. Sorry. Effie go behind the beating Diana ass, okay? And I don't want that to happen. Truthfully, at this point, we just don't know who to root for. Who are y'all? Okay, we are 2 episodes in. We are on season 4. Who the fuck are you rooting for at this point? I don't like Effie. I'm tolerating Diana, but I don't really like her, okay? Drew, he was somebody that I like. He pissed me off because he's too goddamn whiny. He's too emotional, okay? This ain't Carl Thomas, okay? Kane, he's a hothead, okay? Tariq, I mean, I like him better than I did when he was in Ghost and how he was moving or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I do like Monet. I just can't say that I hate Monet. I could just say that Monet is a mean ass bitch. Okay, that's just all I can say. But who the hell are we rooting for? If you're rooting for anybody, put it in the comments. So also, we found out that Diana is pregnant. Who the baby daddy? Is it Tariq or is it the Professor X dude that Shaquem or whoever the dude that was, using the poetry to get up in the drawers and trying to get her out the street and trying to control her that she was playing around with? I'm pretty sure it's his baby. So there's that. And Diana, why you get mad at that lady for telling you, she basically was like, the doctor said, I know how it is when you be in college and you be having so much fun or whatever. And she was like, do you know who the father is? Of course I know who my father, but the father is. What you trying to say? Now, at first, I was like, ma'am, it sounded a little like you trying to judge her because she black and you probably feel like she a little bit underprivileged and, this is what you see all the time with these black women and they coming in and they don't know who their baby daddy is and all this stuff and they can't afford it because she even said, I try to give my younger first time mothers like, let them know what it's going to be like to, have a kid and all this stuff, whatever. If you could afford it, what type of environment you're going to bring it into and all this other stuff and what you wanted to bring up in. And what the doctor was saying was true, especially when it comes to Diana. Okay? Bitch, look at the place that y'all is in. Y'all is deep in a drug game. People is coming after y'all. Okay? Do you really want to bring a child into that environment right now before you get out of that environment and establish? And she was like, you don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. Now, see, on the one hand, if you ain't know the situation with Diana, you could have took that as the doctor was, she probably was being a little shady or whatever, but I honestly don't feel that way. For once, I honestly don't feel that way. I really feel like she was just doing her job. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if? Just telling her, you have to be prepared for this because you're also a college student. So, yeah, you have to weigh your options, Diana, you got the nerve to get up in your goddamn feelings, bitch. Calm it down, okay? Because ain't nobody tell you to let that man impregnate you like that. You little stupid. You let that scrawny ass nigga talk you out of using protection. Girl. Meanwhile, Davis, he get back from the court, girl. He go upstairs to his office. Detective Carter up in there. And let me tell you something, Detective Carter. First of all, from the way that you smoked that cigarette when we first got on the scene, I just did not like it. Y'all seen how he did that? Instead of just going like this or going like this, he was like, I said, what the fuck was all of that? Then you popping up at people places and everything, and you want them to go ahead and try to, get on your side and work with you or whatever. Girl, listen, let me tell you something, Carter. Noma, a big time drug dealer, came up in there and tried to get Davis to turn on everybody. He said no. He turned down the money. He said no. You ain't even offering no goddamn money, and you want him to come and help you out and rat out Tariq and all that stuff. Sir, it's not gonna be that easy, okay? And then you trying to threaten him, and he like, bitch, please. I'm like, I like this Davis, okay? Davis, I really feel like Davis might not survive this, but it's just giving me the feel. It's giving me the feel like it's gonna end up the same way that Terry ended up. Y'all remember Terry ended up in the trunk. Trunk of the car in the airport, bitch. But yeah. Y'all think Davis gonna make it to the end? I hope so, but I won't be surprised if he don't. I really won't. Meanwhile, Effie that met up with Noma, trying to get back on her good side and all that stuff. She overheard some shit that was going on. You know, them talking about trying to take over the Russians and get the Russians to work with them and all that stuff, or whatever. Whoa. And so she was telling her, listen, I need some more product. I need some more time. I need all this. Listen, bitch, you giving us all this shit. We gonna need some more time to do all of this stuff, okay? Like, damn. And so she was like, what you gonna do for me? She was like, listen, I can get the Russians on your team. Okay, Kay. He was like, now what makes you think that you can do that? After I didn't try to do that. Girl, let me tell you something. I was about to call him Detective Obi, okay? He speaks as if he is holding his breath. And as if his chest is all the way up here because he's holding his breath. And he needs to let that breath out, okay? And so therefore it makes his voice so deep and it's going like this. And I said, breathe, nigga. Breathe. It is okay. I want to know, do he really sound like that? Because if he do, interesting. But anyway, so she was like, okay, cool. Effie went down there and she went and got them Russians. Now let me tell you something. And this is one of the scenes where I'm saying this ain't gonna happen in real life, and this just don't make no sense, even though we already know this is fictional. You got this little girl, Effie. She's technically a young woman, but she looks okay and black, or ambiguous. She comes up into this all white Russian establishment and they just let her through. And then you convince this Russian guy to take a meeting with Noma after he done already told that bitch that I'm not finna fuck with her. Okay, no, I'm finna do my own thing. But the way that you convince her or convince him to take the meeting is to say that you a hacker and your daughter, because she done found information about the fact that he has a daughter and that the daughter is in, sports or whatever, and it's giving Varsity Blues, Operation Varsity Blues. Now, y'all remember what that was? Let me refresh your memory. Y'all remember a few years ago when Aunt Jackie from Full House and Felicia Hoffman and all them celebrity kids and them rich people, they was cooking the books and having people put out fake scores and fake stuff about their kids, whatever, so that they can get up into these particular schools and shit like that. Yeah. So she was like, listen, I can fix it so your daughter can have a better time on her swim time and her butterfly time and all this stuff. I said, what? And do you know he went for it? I said, girl, are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. So at this point, you get this shit going on with Monet. Monet, I'm gonna just need you to sit your ass down and to calm it down, okay? Because she going through and having these thoughts and stuff about whether or not she was a good parent, and we get flashbacks to her, how her and her sister went two different ways, right? And we see the flashbacks. Let me just go through these flashbacks because I'm not gonna come back to it, okay? At first, I ain't even gonna lie. I was watching this episode, I was at work. Then I came home and watched it again. Now see, when I was watching it at work, I was barely watching it because I was at work. And I had it on the work computer, so I had to do some actual work. And I had looked and I said, bitch, is that Mary J. Blige looking like What's the 411 with the swoop and everything? In love, I'm looking for real love. That's what it was giving. But it wasn't. I said, oh, okay, that's somebody else. It's a younger version of her. Okay, cool. So they up in this rundown, dusty ass apartment. Kind of decent for the most part, but it was still run down for the most part. I mean, if I turn on the water and it's sludge coming out, why the fuck are we still here? But you see Kane, you know what I'm saying? And you see baby Kane or whatever, you see her, she dressed decent. And then you see whoever's supposed to be Lorenzo come in. And I said, that's interesting. You got somebody that look almost to the point of Mary J. Blige, aka Monet, and then you got this person who's supposed to be Lorenzo. Now, when y'all watch it, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I said that little P-Squee looking, he look like he probably wear glasses and he do Dungeons and Dragons, and he just took them glasses off, and instead of his name probably was Larry, and then when he take his glasses off, he's Lorenzo. Okay, it was giving one of those type of situations, and I was just like, what's going on? This is supposed to be Lorenzo. He don't look like he command anything. Okay, not the Lorenzo that we seen. I said, I mean, he had a deep voice with everything, but look can be deceiving. She was like, did you talk to old boy so we could get some more product and all this stuff and get the hell up out of here? He was like, it's gonna take time. I'm trying to get myself up in the ranks and all this stuff. Girl, she took it upon herself, being Monet. So basically what we seen is Monet was impatient. Monet is like, you know what, leave a man to do some shit. I get this shit done, okay? Girl, she went and got a gun from somebody. She went and got some more product from somebody. I got pulled over, almost got arrested, put the gun up in the baby car seat. So I said, what? And it worked. It worked. He winds up getting pissed off at her. And why would you go do this? Because I've been telling you to talk to that man to get the stuff. And you keep on saying this ain't gonna happen. I went down there and talked to him and look, I got some more stuff. What's the problem? I said, oh shit, Monet really been in charge for this whole time. I was like, I don't want you putting my kids up in this. I said, oh, that's the tune that you was saying back then. But now, oh, okay. But yeah, Monet, if you trying to figure out if you a bad parent, you actually are. That's just all to it. That ain't nothing else to say. Meanwhile, Brayden comes up there, see Tariq at his little job. This girl is up there singing. And basically while he was up there, Detective Carter, he brings his ass up there. Let me just tell you this. Detective Carter, he told Tariq, listen, you ain't got to play games with me. You ain't got to put up this act like you don't know what's going on. I know that you are the one that probably shot that Agent Young. And this whole thing about what went down in that garage, the way that you said it went down, it didn't go that way. But listen, I'm rarely wrong about these things, so you're gonna have to watch your back. And also, what about your mom? Have you spoke to your mom lately? It was like she in Wixat. Yeah, and I heard that she might be getting bounced out. I said, what? Now why would you bring Tasha ass up in this, okay? Girl, at this point, we moved, and remember, Effie got them to meet, okay? Effie got the Russians to meet with Noma. She set that thing up. Girl, they was coming down there, and right at the time that they was supposed to meet, Monet pulled her ass up. And I mean, that lady was... I said, Monet, you could barely fucking walk. Take your ass back to sleep, okay? And then when he was like, Noma, what you doing all this stuff? I said, girl, mind your business at this point. You fucking this shit up. You doing too much. And then right at this point, the Russian and Effie pop up. And what's her name? Monet sees them. I said, oh Lord, what the fuck you doing here? What the fuck? You know how Monet is. Girl, first of all, Monet, girl, you done took some pills before you came. Okay. Janet said they a little bit strong, so you need to go lay down. You cannot be trying to be Billy Badass and pass out on your own volition because your ass done took them pills and they done took your ass out. Girl, and Effie, you better than me because I wouldn't drove her ass home. I didn't bring your ass here. I wouldn't have drove your ass home. She drove her home, okay? Meanwhile, Tariq is on the phone talking to Davis, and Davis said, listen, that Detective Carter, he's something, I done looked into him. He might be something that you need to worry about, okay? So, keep a lookout for him. And then he texted Tasha and says, you know what, we need to talk. He winds up going down there to see Tasha. She done got moved to Pennsylvania, and she working up in this place called Shop Depot, right? And he was just basically trying to figure out why the hell she working there. And it was like, because first of all, Wizsack, they fucking pissed at the fact that I did what I did. I wasn't telling them where I was going. So they like, if I got one more time, or they gonna bounce my ass out of here or whatever. So I gotta do what I gotta do. The trust fund is gone. Ain't nobody got no money. I said, y'all went through all of that fucking money. Man, y'all fucked it up. In less than 2 years. In less than 2 years, you went through all of that shit. Now y'all broke. Now you got to work at the Shop Depot. Now you got to be subjected to sexual harassment because when that dude, Chris, came over there and said, get back on the register, sweetie, and then gonna put his arm around her, and she was like, we already talked about this, okay? Now once I get through talking to him and helping him out, I'll get back up there, sweetie. I said, oh, okay. Now, see, Tariq, this is the only time that I'm really here for Tariq for real, when he be standing up for Tasha, because he's a mama's boy. He was like, Mom, what the fuck? You ain't never let nobody talk to you like that. I said, this is a different time and a different day, a different situation, okay? She can't do that. She can't blow her cover. But you know who can? Tariq can. Baby, when Chris was going out there to his car, Tariq fucked around and because he dropped his keys or made him drop his key, and he was stumped on their fingers. He said, if you fucking touch Rachel again, because that's her name, if you fucking touch Rachel again, I'll come down here and I'll fuck you up again. I burn this whole shit down. I said, all right, Tariq. I kicked him again. Kicked him in the stomach. I said, all right, Tariq, you better stand up for your mama. Anyway, I feel like this was when Tasha, because she was a little thick. This when Tasha was pregnant. Notori was pregnant. But anyway, because she just got that pregnancy glow on her. And the pregnancy note and everything. I love looking at women are very beautiful when they're pregnant. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? But anyway, moving on from that, girl, Effie brought Monet home. Monet see Diana. And then here come Kane. He pissed. Like, what the fuck you doing? You were supposed to stay in the bed and all this stuff. This is a different world that we living in, okay? The things has changed and all this stuff. Okay, fine. Next thing you know, we get this scene where at one point, she don't feel like Kane is actually looking for who killed her. Not killed her, but shot her. But then she was like, maybe he probably did it. I mean, look at how he acted. He wanted to be in control. He wanted to do this and do that. And I mean, if you think about it, that would be a logical reason, and that he would be a prime suspect. Because look, he always wanted the first seat, and it would make sense the way that Monet always treating him, calling him stupid and everything like that or whatever. So there's that. But that wasn't the case. Meanwhile, Tariq Cobb broke down, and so at this point, Braden had to come down there and pick him up. Noma told Kane, get the Russians back, okay? So Kane had to use Effie. Now, Effie didn't want to do it because she had an interview that she needed to go to for that engineer spot or whatever in Stanford. So, she wound up caving in to do it. And they got the Russians to come back. And the dude said, I only want to work with you. I said, oh, okay. Meanwhile, Drew was up in there trying to give, after Diana found out that she's pregnant, trying to give her pills or whatever, and she was like, Drew, I know you upset about Gordo, about your father, but I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And it was just the way that she started it off. I thought that Monet was about to start apologizing. Drew said, what? Are you fucking serious? You really sat here, you did that, and you still can't even apologize? And you trying to justify what you did? I mean, and then Diana had to come through because he was looking at her medicine, and I felt like he was about to overdose her with them oxys, okay? And Diana said, listen, no, don't do that. We not like her, okay? We so much better than her, all right? Pepping him up and all this stuff, saying basically that she was a terrible ass bitch, and we more than that, okay? Yeah, I can't keep on doing this. We got to keep it up. Baby, I'm sitting here like, I'm waiting for them to say, yo, we'll put it out there that she found out that we was the one that tried to kill her ass, okay? We set this shit up. I was waiting for them to say that, but they didn't. Mind you, Monet was listening on the other side of the door. She was like this. I said, girl, don't be doing that. And then gonna sit down there and ask Janet, was I a bad mother? Did I ruin my kid's life? Janet said, what the fuck you asking me for? Ask your kids. They the one that need to know this. And the answer is yes. Girl, she went over there and she asked Drew. And Drew said, well, at least you asked the question. That's a start. And didn't even answer. He just turned around and walked the fuck away. I said, girl, if you have to ask that you ruin your kid's life, Yes, you did. Monet, you know you did, okay? Meanwhile, oh yeah, Effie was supposed to be at that thing and she sacrificed it just to go there. Girl, I wouldn't do that. You know, Effie, at this point, you want to be up in civil engineering or whatever you want to do, girl, you ain't gonna do it, okay? You keep on letting this shit and the it come between you and what you need to go. Girl, please. Meanwhile, when Braden came and picked up Tariq, basically they getting back in the game. And I'm find a way to get some more hair, some more product or whatever, and do it in a way that Norman can't see it. But they getting back in the game because they tired of being broke, especially Tariq. Okay. Meanwhile, with that being said, girl, what else was going on in this episode? Yeah, Diana is pregnant. She mad about it. Kane almost got choked up or whatever. Baby, the way OKK wound up because he went over there to talk to Noma, right? He went over there to talk to her and tell her about the deal that they made with the Russians. Now, see, they were supposed to get the Russians back on board to try to work with her, right? Territory and all. They offered a whole bunch of guns and stuff, right? And she was like, so you gonna go over there and you gonna do some shit like this on my name and I ain't tell you to do nothing like that? And he was like, look what I did. It was good for you. Girl, next thing you know, OKK wound up yanking his ass back. Now, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Something about that scene did a little bit something to me. I said, wait a minute. I'll be not here for violence, but then sometimes certain little things just be like, oh, you could protect people if you could. But she said, let him go. Let's have this conversation. And you tell me exactly why, I should listen to you about this whole deal. I said, okay, Norman. The way that Norman said that shit to, Kay, I said, did y'all about to fuck or something? You ain't want to fuck OKK, but it was giving me vibes that you was about to, but hey, you shouldn't make business with pleasure. But then you get to read, because, his car broke down. And remember, his car used to be Two Bit's car, right? And Two Bit took his car. They done found his car, found Two Bit. He was going to this vegan Korean restaurant. Wound up getting the car back. I said this was so random. So freaking random. So they got the car back. Next thing you know, we see OKK. He had went outside, right? Because Norman was up there talking to Kane. He get accosted by Detective Carter. He start questioning him about the people that he worked with. And then since he wouldn't give it up and act like he know who it is, girl, he brought up the fact that them green cards came through real quick for his brother. Girl, and at that point, he arrested him. I said, no, don't do that. Leave him alone. You cannot trust. You can't trust the light-skinned niggas, okay? Like, you just can't. It's one thing to be light-skinned. It's another thing to be light-skinned with light eyes, okay? No, don't trust them. I'm telling you. Don't take offense either. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't trust them. Look what they doing. Look what he is getting away with. I don't like it, okay? Anyway, Tariq meets up with Monet. Monet, your ass is supposed to be up in bed, okay? And at this point, she trying to figure out, well, bitch, if you ain't try to come after me, who the fuck did? And why your mama come after me and all this stuff? And it was like, he said, well, because that letter that she got from Kate. It was like, what fucking letter that she got from Kate? Who the fuck is Kate? Kate is Tommy mama. And he said something about where you was at. I said, oh, bitch, I forgot that Diana gave Kate that information. And Diana set all this shit up. This is all because of Diana. Okay? And so at this point, they trying to find who did it. And I said, oh, girl, your kids did it. Okay? So what you gonna do? What you gonna do now? All right? Basically, what she come to realize, bitch, can't nobody be trusted. I said, well, these are the kids that you bore. Okay? And this is what you did. You tell us, did you ruin your kid's life? You actually did, to the point that they can't stand your ass and they want to fuck you up and they want you dead. Okay? So, hey, that's what it is. But that was the episode, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. Again, put down in the comment, who are you rooting for? Okay? And I will see you later. Or, you know what? Who do you think gonna last in season finale? And I mean, when I say last, I mean when the season finale go off, they gonna still be alive too. Okay? Put it down there, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.